So we jumped in right at day one, clearing the land. Adam had rented some equipment from a nearby equipment rental place. And we set in starting to try to clear some of it up. We also moved a camper on site to work from while we were there, kind of our base of operations. Here's the children with the sold sign. As you see, there was some junk piled up from whoever lived here before, and we just kind of gathered that. My son having his coffee time with me. Exploring the land. We had waited so long to have land to explore. And we brought goats to the property. This is Marie and our pig, Houdini. And we had our first bonfire there. The children absolutely loved it. They couldn't wait to do stuff like that. Here they are with their s'mores. Last day at the old house. I was kind of sad and disheveled there. It was good to move on, but it was also sad to leave. The boys were absolutely thrilled to have pets again. This is what the house that we originally designed kind of looks like, but we had to make some modifications to it. So we made it smaller. We took out the side areas and decided to do a 40 by 40, and I sketched out on paper what we wanted, and then this is a drawing I did of what we kind of wanted it to look like at the end. My sweet boy with me. Here is the bare land with some flags on it where we thought we'd want the house to be, and a different angle of that. There's what the land looked at like bare before any dirt work was started. And there is some land clearing going on. This was day one of land clearing as far as somebody else that we hired. Adam had already done a couple of days himself, but then we hired a family friend to come and clear this for us, and he's also the same one that's doing our dirt work and our concrete. This is the driveway before the gravel, and him coming through with that bush hog, kind of knocking down some of that stuff that had grown up. Hey y'all, I'm out here taking a look at everything that got done today, and it's not going to be long before I have to mark off where the island is, because hopefully this time next week they will be doing the electric for that. So I got out here with my high-tech tools and my floor plan. I started drawing out the floor plan on the dirt. I'm a big old kid at heart, y'all. What you're looking at now is roughly where my pantry is gonna be. So, and I marked off these little boxes are like shelving. So imagine you just walk in here and then you have shelving on either side. And then as you walk down, I want it to be wider, so from this line back to those stakes, and maybe have that to store like my mixer and my bread meal and that kind of stuff. I think that'd be really cool. right here, they are measuring off the four corners of the house and trying to get everything to square. So I had found a liquidation store that had some really good bathtubs and tile and all kind of different things for the house. So I went ahead and bought that and put it up. There was also a local mill that had a sale on their shiplap, so I went ahead and bought that and put it away too for the house. Good morning. Guess what we have today, guys? Gravel. I'm so excited the gravel's here. He actually just left to go get another load for our driveway. So they are putting down the gravel for our house and the driveway today. Y'all, I've been waiting on this day for weeks and I'm so excited. Oh, and so thankful. Looky, Jeremiah. Gravel.
What?
The gravel.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about being your own GC is you can make changes on the fly. Like I said, I had bought a bathtub, a really nice bathtub for a really good price, but it was too big for my bathroom. So we had to figure out how to make it fit in the bathroom. So what we did is turn a hallway into our toilet closet. That way we had room for the tub. All the fun of building a house. Boys. We're going to.
Hey, can I put those in my big concrete?
No,
Why not?
because it could be very dangerous.
Is it hardened?
Well, Hollis was saying you can get concrete poisoning from it. We don't want that, do we? So let's just watch. Stay back and watch.
Hardens on your hands.
That wouldn't be good.
Because then you'd just be, and then everybody would call you Mr. Rough.
what does that thing do?
Mechanical trial. See that smooth thing that's laid up there beside that pink bucket?
Yes, sir.
That's a manual trial.
Okay.
Around the pipe, so if you use that, then we can't get that again for the thing. But it's called a trialing machine. All the little ridges that we left in it,
Right.
once them disappear. Now, what he'll do is he'll go over this time and he'll let it set a little bit, and it will keep going over it till the grout don't tip up. And that's when it starts to polish it and make it slick.
Oh, neat. What you got?
Lot of dirt.
What are you gonna do with it?
Dump it.
Dump it? Okay. It's the first time we've seen that part of the land because it's been too grown up to get through there. Look at that. He's making light work of it. Making our backyard and our one of our pasture areas by clearing off some of this. See, and then that's the back of the house. That's what my kids call Monkey Mountain. I'm not really sure why, but they get on top of these and they throw dirt at each other. It's hilarious. So right here, I etched our name and the date in the concrete. We didn't realize it was actually going to be right where some posts are going to be sitting, so it'll probably be covered up, but we know it's there. They worked late into the night to get this done. They had to use this machine over and over and over. One of the loads of concrete was a little more wet than it was supposed to be, so it took them a lot longer than they expected. The next morning we did some more work clearing the land right behind the house. We all jumped in. Adam was off work for a few days so he could help us, and we spent this day and the day following. Actually, my 5-year-old has the camera, so that's why the camera's everywhere right now. Back here we were clearing some of the pasture behind the house. It was pretty thick through there, so we had to bring in some heavier equipment. I'd never driven one before. This is my first time driving one, so Adam thought it was funny to watch me attempt to operate it. Here they'd come back out the next day to kind of see how it was looking and how it was shaping up. And then Adam walking through kind of what was cut down as we try to decide what else to clear. Here they're doing chalk lines to make control cuts. They've got the chalk line, you can see it right across there through the middle. And then here they're putting some dirt right where the front porch is going to go and smoothing that out. Here they are making the control cuts. Now the purpose that these serve is to try to control where the concrete will crack. I had heard that it's not if it'll crack, it's when it will crack, but this kind of tries to help minimize the random cracks and kind of control where they're located. And here it is, a couple days after it had cured, all finished and ready for post.